Good morning, everyone. It's 9:43 right now. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
Rick Davis. How are you?
Hello.
It's all good, other than it's raining outside. So
Hey, that happens.
stay and watch the show. You're going to get wet. Don't worry about
There
it.
you go. All good things. And there's some great things happening with you here recently.
Just in the last 10 days, we've got certification that we're going to be able to help people with construction loans all the way up to the rest of their life type things that just hasn't been available in the marketplace, not even in metropolitan big areas. But we're going to actually right-size the home for those that need to avoid stairs. One of the things that we were noticing as we were studying the product is a lot of people fall and have damages based on stairs, and health is considerably better over 70 if you don't have stairs.
That's one of the biggest concerns, to be honest, is people.
Your healing slows down, and then you're being weaker and catching other things. You might not, your hip might heal, but you don't. So this product is to make a better quality of life for the people that made it for us before we got here, and we want to protect them on the way out. Yet it's economical. It's for the wealthy people. It's tax avoidance legally, which I understand people in high powers try to do that now. So it's just probably the best thing I've ever seen. Again, now we're up to 6 people doing the loan, having happy tears when it's done. It's kind of like, it's not quite when I was at the World Series with my son when the Royals won. This young lady knows about it, or when I went with my dad in '85. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make the next one, but I'm going to make sure that everybody's got a good house.
Now, why were there tears of joy? You mentioned tears of joy by the people that are creating the loans, because this is something that is unprecedented.
Well, I'm not an entry-level lender, but I'm entry-level to this. You know, I've been lucky enough to do over $1 billion in the community in sales and houses. But this program, like the lady that called me that couldn't, her husband died. She couldn't get the value for her income with her Social Security to have another house, but she had to sell the one. So there's no other way to do it, because I did not want the lady to have cat food for her dinners. So we created this program. She didn't say much about it. And then she comes back in about a month later quietly. She's almost never believing it's going to happen. It's too good to be true. Then she comes back. She's got a granddaughter on her hip. Like I told you, it's like, I don't know how they do that child on the hip. I don't know. But anyway, women can do that stuff. So she has this big tear. She says, I didn't know what I was going to do, and my husband died unexpectedly. Now, I had no debt on my house, but I didn't have any other money and didn't know how to live. And my Social Security reduced when he passed. So she now moves 2 doors into a townhouse from her daughter. We lowered her debt to income by 40% so she can live, and she gets to have her granddaughters to help babysit. She says, I have a life. It's just so wonderful. And the program was made for this type of opportunities, because we don't want to raise the national debt, right? We don't want any more. That's enough.
Right.
So the government wants people to still be able to live, because we thought we were going to have retirements. Now, I know this is a wonderful station, but I don't think you're going to have a lifetime retirement out of it. I don't think that's going to happen. So what happens is 401k doesn't cover it. This program lets you, your equity in your home, or the money you've saved by selling your other home, let you have more money to live on, and then the government will buy the house back from you when the last one leaves. So you don't have to go without. And the government doesn't have to raise their national debt because they have a loan on a house that's got value. It's a wonderful deal.
Now, a lot of this makes sense, and I think we have a graphic to kind of explain it a little bit better here for you that will pop up on the screen. But why is this so new to the market? If it makes so much sense, and we're trying to help our elders or those that might have special needs, why is this such a new idea?
Well, I'm always trying to find the niche, because we're knocking out those big guys with our money. We have to be smarter. We have to be guerrilla marketing.
Because you have more programs than we've ever seen from anyone.
Well, we've hired 2 people from that big bank in the last week because the programs we have, they don't have.
So let's break this one down a little bit more of what exactly can happen with this right size housing.
Well, basically what I need to be different glasses, I think, but you can refinance your current home to the right size and enjoy all the benefits that you had when you were still working full time, because this money is tax free.
Okay.
This house doesn't have a payment to it. This house has.
Say that again.
This house does not have a payment to it.
That is the best news of all.
Especially if you're on limited income and you want to still live.
Right.
So it's just, I've had one guy go to Ireland to visit his heritage that he was never going to go, because of the savings on his house.
So what's the first step is to sell the house that you're in
No,
now,
the first step is
to do?
The first step, honestly, is because we are the guys. Come see us to figure out what the best program is. I have 38 builders. I also have 40 realtors that we have their business model. We'll find the right product to find house to get you the best hot life you can imagine over 62 with less stress.
So you're moving into a new structure.
Whole new structure.
And you're saying without stairs, wider hallways.
That's for the client that is over 62 that would like to have I have a builder that's building a special home now with room for the garage so you don't have a step to get in. It's built up differently. No steps in the whole house.
Really?
And then they put an insulated floor underneath it so there's not a basement. They put more storage behind it. So you have a wide hallway in case you ever need a wheelchair. You have the bathroom showers that open up to roll in that you see. But it's all built in a house, much more economical than buying a line item.
Yeah, and then having to retrofit everything.
Yeah, retrofit's expensive, and then you don't have a house payment with it because you've earned it by your other house. So you got the house, this house with 2 stories and a great basement that you don't want to go down in, that you're afraid to go down the stairs.
And that's a lot of situations.
It's way more than people realize. So what we're doing is we try to be the anti-rocket mortgage, right? We're the relationship mortgage. We want to talk to you. This is the same thing as the opposite of rocket mortgage. You'll see this guy that's very good on TV as an actor that sells this product, but they're all refis of your existing home. It never talks about your quality of life change. We're going for new homes, right size housing. We'll have the other one. But that's not what the key is. Because if I refinance your 2-story home, you still can't go up the stairs.
True.
If you can't take a shower because you can't get in easy when you're 75, we're going to keep people out of homes and in their home. That's the whole deal.
That's the whole idea.
I'm really excited about this.
You look excited about it.
I'm
and you're
excited.
going to get special certification to make this
I
all possible?
I go to training in San Diego with 3 people, and I'll probably send 3 people every month by the guy that is the advisor to HUD. That teaches the class, and I like the climate where it's going. I don't like the price tag for the knowledge, but I need it. So we will be certified in this, and I think we're probably the only ones in Iowa that have actually gone through this certification. There's only 22 in the United States.
And how long a process will that be? When will you do
that? Monday. We'll be back a week from now. I'll be an expert. Please, somebody call me so I can practice.
Well, that's the whole thing. We want people to call you, your incredible team to find out what is the best fit because you are a local bank.
We added 4 new people just for this department in the last 2 weeks, and some of them will be here that you'll know very well, and they'll be guests soon.
Perfect. All right. Well, if people want to get in touch with your incredible team, how can they do that, Rick?
343-2300 will find me. For this loan, I would like to have personal knowledge. Call me or text me at my cell phone, 515-778-8162, because I want to do and have to do 12 case studies for my final certification.
Okay.
So if somebody's interested in knowing the facts, whether they want or not want, they need to know it. You might know your parents or your grandparents that can use it. You might be getting the time you want to retire. There's ways to double your Social Security at 62 by using your house instead of yours. There's just a lot of things.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
You really need to know it.
All right, one more time, your phone number, one more time.
My cell phone number, 515-778-8162.
And there you go.
I will be texting you back from San Diego. I'll be back in a week, and we'll call the dean if we have to.
All right.
Thank you,
Rick.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back. It is 9:52 right now. When we return, Jackie's letting you know all the great things going on around town on CW Iowa Live.